Non-emergency medical transportation is a Medicaid benefit that provides rides to medical appointments for people who otherwise couldn't get there. It's a little-known program, but it's a lifeline for millions. However, this lifeline has broken links. Rides are often late, unsafe, or don't come at all, and these carry real consequences for health. Two problems define today's NEMT system. First, it's fragmented. Public transit agencies, private ride brokers, rideshare companies, and startups all compete for the same Medicaid dollars, but with conflicting incentives. And second, federal guidance from the government is very vague and hasn't changed in nearly 20 years. Interestingly, planners sit right in the middle of all of this, responsible for coordinating through human services transportation plans, but they have little clarity to guide them. The result is uneven and unreliable service. When service is uneven and unreliable, patients miss dialysis, chemotherapy, and preventative care. These aren't just inconveniences, they're life-threatening gaps. And for many Medicaid recipients, NEMT is the only way to reach treatment, so reliability is very important. My hypothesis is that dysfunction in NEMT, fragmentation, and vague guidance leads to inconsistent service and missed rides. These missed rides translate into worse health outcomes for already disadvantaged communities. Planners sit at the center of the system, but they don't currently have clear tools or guidance to intervene. My research asks 4 questions. First, how do different stakeholders like riders, planners, brokers, startups, and transit agencies define NEMT quality? Second, where and why do their definitions diverge? Third, how do differences in access and quality relate to patterns of morbidity among NEMT users? And finally, how can planners bridge these gaps to improve consistency and equity? This project will make 4 contributions to the planning literature. It will first introduce NEMT into planning scholarship where it's almost absent. Then it will develop a typology of quality that is grounded in stakeholder perspectives. It will empirically link service quality to health outcomes, showing why definitions of quality matter. And finally, it will extend planning theory by situating planners as mediators between technocratic efficiency and human needs. A ride to the doctor may seem small, but for millions of Americans, it's the difference between health and illness. My project will show how planners can make that ride not just possible, but more healthy.